Welcome to Friday Night Type Night. This is a vintage typewriter, and while I wait for y'all to arrive, I am just going to be making some hearts because I need more for orders. So that's what these are and how I thank people for ordering. I'm making little thank you hearts while we wait for our friends to arrive. How was your day? I hope it was great. I wasn't feeling too hot today, so I did what any sane little elf would do. I got dressed up and then relaxed this evening. How was your day? My typewriter is slowly inching away from me here. All right, so this is what I'm making. I just have a couple more and then I will cut them out. But how are you? I hope your day is amazing. I am doing some typewriter ASMR at the moment and hope your day is good. Welcome, one and all, to Friday Night Type Night. Y'all are helping me get some hearts ready for some orders. And if you don't know what the orders are, I have my own website, which is TreasuredLetter.com, and I write typewriter poetry and letters and stickers and jewelry, all sorts of things really. So I am just finishing this up, just two more, and then those will be all set. Now, since there's no typewriter exclamation point, I am making one with a period and a backspace. So an exclamation point on an old typewriter is a period and then a backspace and then a comma over it. So that's how that looks. All right, one more, and then we'll get to our Friday Night Type Night. And there you have it. Welcome. I'm TreasuredLetter, and we will be typing everyone's names on here. In the meantime, if you're wondering what I was up to, I write little thank you hearts to everyone who orders, so I'll show you. And then I cut them out, and they go in the orders. So that's what that is. So I will cut them out later, but I needed to make some more. So thank you for that. Now, let's get ready for Friday Night Type Night. Okay, that's good. Ready? Friday Night Type Night, October 3rd. All right, welcome. Sue. Hello, hello. Amani. Jody. Ola. Hi. Welcome. So I'm writing everybody's names. Here is a tiny version of a typewriter that I am just obsessed with. That is the mascot of today's stream. It's so cute. Austin. You're gonna have good luck tomorrow, Austin. Kelly. When your name falls on the typewriter bell, you have good luck and good vibes for the next 24 hours. That's just how it goes. So hopefully tomorrow is a wonderful day for you. Hi, thank you. So usually during the week, I have a series called Relax, Melt, Wax, which is where I make wax seal stickers and we just vibe and relax. Friday nights are Friday night type night. And I did last Monday, and honestly, I really had fun with that. So I might do more typewriter nights too, because I do want people to know that I write poetry. And I don't know if I'm brave enough to make it on the stream yet, but I am working my way towards that. So if you haven't seen yet, these are my new business cards, and they're really beautiful. So my name is on them. Anyway, if you would like to support, our goal today is $50 in sales or donations. My website is TreasuredLetter.com. And also we're trying to get to 54 likes. Oh, and our sub goal, I'm sorry, I forgot that part. Our sub goal is that we're trying to get to 6,500. So like 60 or something, a bunch of subs. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Bruce. Welcome. Hi. Thank you. Isn't it nice? You can't see it, but all of the like O's and things have like cute little dots and things in them that are actually tiny stars. It makes me really happy. So anyway, there's like little details everywhere that are because they designed it. Anyway, so that is what we are up to. And Jane, welcome. Charlie. All right, so if you don't know what's happening, I write everybody's name on here, and that is what your name sounds like should you happen to my office in 1949. So now everyone be nice to me because I'm an absolute baby about it, but I got a tetanus shot yesterday, and my arm hurts when I move it around. So everyone be very nice because I'm upset about that. Anyway, I hope your day is going well. Oren, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow because your name fell on the typewriter bell. And then I just send more good vibes and good luck to you. Let's see, Frank, Matthew, welcome. Hi, I think I missed somebody. Ava. Serrano, Wayne. Oh, Wayne, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow. I missed a bunch of people. I'm so sorry. Okay, so welcome, Ahmad. There we go. Oren, I added Matthew. Okay, I think I'm up to date now, give or take. Xander. That's a cool name. Kylie. Hunter. So just as a reminder, Chloe, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow because your name fell on like the typewriter bell and those are just good vibes. Anyway, so just as a reminder, Khadijah, there we go, that I will be live tomorrow evening, which is Saturday, October 4th in Providence, Rhode Island, making stickers out in the, nope, poetry. Sorry, went on autopilot there. I will be with my typewriter making poems live out in the wild. So if you would like to say, these are really dirty and I cannot see anything. If you would like to say hello, please do. And if you're in the area and want to stop in, I will make you a poem and be very happy to do so. All right, Amir. Go. Hello. All right, Khadijah, I added. Can I send you a Venmo? Why can't I talk today? I'm sorry, y'all. Yes, Treasured Letter is my Venmo. There are links. There's like a little link tree on my channel that has like my website and like a wish list and donation links and contact things. And I have something called sponsoring a giveaway, which means when we make stickers on the live stream, someone in the chat wins in your honor. So it's just like a cute way to pay it forward and just very nice. Green. So there's all sorts of options. Giovanni. Lily. You're gonna have good luck tomorrow. Ray. Westford. There we go. Welcome, Anthony. Jesse. Okay. Thanks, Jody. Did I write Jody? Okay, yeah, I did. Got panicked for there. All right, so that is awesome. What you can do with it, Monty. Oh, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow. Your name fell on the typewriter bell. What you can do with it is just throw it in a box, send it to my P.O. box. I love typewriters so much. And know that it will be going to a good cause. All right, so Romina. I should be specific though. I really shouldn't take any more broken typewriters because your girl is not like a wealthy lady yet. I'm a business lady now. Anyway, but but if you have functioning manual typewriters, girl, hit me up. All right, so anyway. Hi, Thomas. Thank you for asking. I did go on a gondola ride. Oh my gosh, someone, is that real, Wes? I think I just died. Thank you. Okay, we gotta put Wes's name in red to thank you for the donation. That was really kind. Y'all are so nice. I cannot. I had a tough day. I'm an emotional lady. I don't know what to do. Sorry, I'm trying really hard not to cry. So I'm gonna drink this small amount of water and it's gonna solve everything because I'm not emotional if I'm drinking water. Those are the rules. It's not working. Okay, broken. Thank you. Y'all don't know how much you help. You really don't. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Felix, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow. We are, what are we doing? I'm so flustered. We're typing everyone's name on the typewriter. It's just sometimes people are really nice and I don't know what to do, so I got a little flustered, but I'm okay. Sergio, that's a cool name. I feel like you're very kind. All right, so Carol. This is Typewriter ASMR, and for those of you, Bianca, for those of you who are naysayers, I am writing them. And if you see right in the middle towards the bottom, Wes's name is in red to thank you for donating, because that's really kind. And then it's highlighted so I can thank you later and I don't miss anything, because that's very kind. Thanks, Khadijah. Okay, tomorrow. That was really nice. Y'all are lovely. So, Animal, if you want to provide your name, I'll type it out and you can hear what it sounds like on an old typewriter. That is Katie's name, and since it fell on the bell, that means Katie will have amazing luck tomorrow. Because everybody whose name I write, basically I'm just a little elf, living my best life, so anybody whose name is on here is just having good vibes sent to them anyway. But if your name falls on the typewriter bell, I've noticed people have good luck then. The following day. Felix. Aiden. I never wear headbands and it's like falling off my head. So hold on a minute, y'all. I got distracted. I think it's the glasses. There we go. I didn't want to have hair today, so I tried my best to not, but it's not working out. Okay. Let's see. I missed a bunch. I'm so sorry. Okay. Did I do Richie? Richie. Hello. Richie, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow. Thanks, Endel. Is that the name you'd like added, my friend? Okay, Bianca, I added. Kingston, I did not. Thank you so much, Wes. Yeah, I didn't sob, so I did a good job, but I did get teary-eyed and I do appreciate you and I get a little flustered, but thank you so very much. Okay, that was so kind. I don't know what that means, Pharaoh, but if you want to add your name, let me know. I can just put Pharaoh if you prefer. Okay, Felix I added. Thank you. Tamara I added. Bianca I added, but happy birthday. Coming up anyway. Bethany. You know, I've met people named Beth, but I don't think I've ever met anyone named Bethany, and I think it's super pretty. Hayden. Ayame. Oh, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow. Your name fell on the typewriter bell. It also fell on this like pretty purple flower. Do you see it at the bottom there? It's like, I think a big flower. I think that's pretty. Anyway, this is handmade paper and I really love it. Bridget. Sorry, I didn't know how to spell that. I had to make sure I got it right. Jefferson. It was like on Venmo, Jody, so you didn't see it, but then I didn't know if sometimes when people make donations off the stream, it's because they don't want people to know the amount, so I was just trying to be respectful, just in case. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to say anything about myself. Victoria. Justin, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow. So my name is Erica. Oh, wait. Nice to meet you. These are my new cards. I'm really excited about them. Anyway, my name is Erica Taylor. See? That's me, Treasured Letter. Anyway, this is like a cute little card because a lot of times I have like these little baggies when people order stickers and I put them in there. So, where were we? I own a small business called Treasured Letter, and my website is treasuredletter.com. Maria, Bridget, Justin. Okay, I did those. Thanks, Amanda. I got this dress for my honeymoon, and I actually remembered to bring it and wear it. But I'm going insane because my favorite, one of my favorite moments on my honeymoon was that I went to Trevi Fountain and I was like trying not to cry because you know me, I'm emotional and I was really excited. I really wanted to go. So anyway, we walk up to the fountain and a guy there was like, do you want me to take your picture? And I was like, okay. And he took a Polaroid photo of us and gave it to us. And I look terrible in photos. One eye is like shut. I'm like drooling. Like I look terrible. And these looked so nice. He gave us 2 photos and like left. And I was like, this is the best thing ever. And I have torn everything apart. I cannot find these 2 photos. It's making me crazy. Anyway, so I think all I learned from this experience is that I really want one of those cameras. But anyway, it was really great. Someone asked if I went on a gondola and I did, and it was great. You can get a typewriter online. There's typewriter stores, at least in the United States there are. I would recommend that over eBay because eBay is crazy expensive. You can get them in like marketplaces, yard sales, estate sales. What are they called? Thrift stores. all sorts of things. So this paper I didn't make. I had to order it special, not because I don't want to learn paper making, but because this typewriter is a traveling typewriter from 1949. It looks like this inside. Hold on, whoa, there we go. And it's a really cool, lovely typewriter. However, because it's from the 40s, it cannot handle homemade paper because it is too thick and the typewriter gets stuck on it. So, thanks, Sally, that's kind. Or it could be Ollie. Let me know, but thank you so much. So anyway, the typewriter has to have very specific paper. This is a very thin handmade paper, which is very hard to find. So I special ordered this paper from Washington State from somebody that makes it specifically for a purpose that is not what I use it for. But it doesn't matter because it works. So I now need to buy more because I'm starting to run out. It's lovely to meet you, Justin. Did I add Justin? I don't know, so I'm gonna do it again. Maria, I did. I added you. I don't know about that, Miami, but thank you for being here. Haley. Gonna have good luck, my friend. Okay. Can you talk about your website? Yes. I make lovely, wonderful lockets and things with wax inside. So this is the one that I've been wearing because it has a TL in it, but I can make you any pattern and you can wear it. So it's pretty. Oh my gosh, Joanne! Hi, thank you! You lovely human. Wait, we gotta put Joanne's name in red. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Wes, you are lovely. Audrey. I've never seen Audrey spelled the way that your name is spelled, and I think it's really pretty. Thanks, Jody. I know I'm like far behind because I talked and now I'm trying to write everyone's name. I'm sorry. There's a delay. It's me. Ravi, okay. Do you do any kind of lettering or stamps? So the wax seal stickers that I make, or like if you order a poem, I seal the envelope with wax. So like that, right? And then I like color it and it's pretty. But I started making stickers and things because it's like pretty and you can do other stuff with stickers and I enjoy that. Last night we made some spooky ones. So this one is like a ribcage heart, which I think is pretty neat. Anyway, so I have letter ones of those that look like this. Is that what you mean? See, I can make like words and numbers and things, if that's what you wanted. Okay. Hi. Audrey, I make glass lockets. This is a mini one. Has a little flower in it. It's a thistle. And I write poetry. So if anyone is around tomorrow in anywhere near Providence, Rhode Island, I will be live at Providence Waterfire making poetry live for people. So if you show up, I will stare into your soul and then write you a poem. Or if that's alarming, you can be like, just write me a poem about this night. And I'll be like, okay. Whatever you prefer. Josie, I love you. And I'll tell you why. Because my sister's name is Josie. She's like the youngest. So anyone with that name, I'm immediately like, you're the best. Okay. Because that's how baby sisters are. Okay, so this one holds a wax seal that's about an inch, like the one inside. So it's bigger than that, if that makes sense. The like actual diameter dimensions are on the site, but the stamp inside is about an inch. So it's a little bigger than that. And then this one holds like a 15 millimeter wax seal. So this is like a tiny one. Yeah. Hi. Hello. I spelled Bethany just how you wrote it. That's why you see me kind of doing this and like trying to get closer. So I'm trying to make sure I spell everything right for everyone. Steven, welcome back. Oh, and you're gonna have good luck. Thank you, Scarecrow. If you want to let me know your name, I'll put it in here. I got this dress in hot pink and I was so excited because I was like, ha, see, I don't buy all black when I don't know what to do or how to match. But then the entire bottom, like the hem, like came apart and is like fraying. So it's just this one, and in the end I just ended up wearing black all over again. So I always look like I'm in a state of grieving, but you see my personality, it doesn't jot. I don't know. All right, so where were we? Amy. So at my old job there was somebody with your name, and I always thought that she didn't like me, so I was scared to talk to her. And then when I left the job, she was like, oh, it's so nice to like have worked with you. I watch your streams. And I was like, you angel? I was so scared. It turns out I was just not brave because I didn't know and I had friends. All right, so always goes to show, really. Jax. Thanks, Jamie. You know, it's the thought that counts. I'll try and give you more heads up. That way you can just go on a nice, like, Northeast leaf tour and stop in. Steven. Thank you. You love. Okay, wait. Let me put your name in red. Thank you, my friend. You're so lovely. You know what? 10 out of 10, I absolutely am the typewriter lady, because look what I found at the craft store. Look at, is this not the cutest thing ever? So I'm not gonna lie to you, I was looking at this today and I thought I should be a Halloween like costume that is a typewriter, but I realized I can't because I won't fit in the chair for streaming. And that was the only thing stopping me from trying to make a paper mache typewriter costume, which, by the way, I have no idea how to do. I just have the audacity to think, like, it'll work out. It would not. So if any of you have any recommendations for a Halloween costume, I'm still considering it. Yes, I can absolutely do that. Hi, Ava. Thank you for being here. So the mini lockets are... I'm just going to take this off because I need to show you. They are like a magnet, and you can like swap out the seal and like wear different ones. So different colors, different day, etc. The larger one is, it like screws on and off like that. So you can just dump it out and then put another one back in. So easy peasy. Anwar, hi my friend. I was hoping you'd stop in. How are you doing? Sophia. Oh, Sophia, you're going to have really good luck tomorrow. Your name fell on the typewriter bell, and those are the rules. Although I do need to put this back on because I am a girly who loses everything. Anyway, it looks like that. But I definitely would like to try. Okay, so last time I made poetry live, I made 31 poems. So tomorrow I have to try and make 32 poems, or just one poem. As long as someone wants one. I'll be successful, but you see where I'm going with this. Like, I don't know how many there'll be. There was just a water fire last weekend, and then this weekend. They're always once a month, so the fact that they're back to back, I don't know if no one will be there. I don't know. I don't know if I should wear a cute witch hat. I assume. I don't know. What do you think? Should I wear a witch hat? Sam, aren't they fun? Oh my gosh, Jody, that's crazy. Okay, so our goal today was 52 likes, 54? I don't remember. It's supposed to be two more than last time, so it was either 52, 4, or 6, because I always go up by 2, but I don't. Anyway, we're at 64. Okay, and we're trying to get to 6,500 subs. Pardon my reach. I just my computer doesn't know that I have fingerprints. Okay, we're trying to get to 6,500 subs, which is like, I don't know, 50 subs or something. I was thinking about that, Vern, or like, how do I dress like a poet? I don't know. I don't know. Let me know your name. I'll add it in. Hello. Jasmine, that's a beautiful name. Hello, hello. You might be onto something, Amanda. So I spent money I didn't have. So that's why every stream I'm like, look at this, unrelated to my business, because it needs to be part of the business. Also, it's the cutest thing I've ever seen, and I can't part with it in life. But on that note, I did buy a cauldron. You might be like, don't you already have a cauldron? Don't worry about that. So I do have one, and I do need to make sure that we use it for something treasured letter related. I got myself in this mess. All right. It kind of is. That's what we're going with. That's true. I do think a fountain pen would be fun. But I can't do anything that I can't sit in. Because one time for Halloween, I was a weeping angel, and I made the wings to look like stone. It's from Doctor Who. Anyway, so they're like those angels that you see at the cemetery, the statues. Anyway, so I made these wings out of cardboard, and I couldn't sit or drive, and they were built into the costume. So in the end, on the way home, I broke them so I could drive home because I was over it. I couldn't get out of it. So now I know you cannot have costumes that you can't sit in. Brandon. Tara. I still have that, Jody. I haven't decorated it all, which is bananas, because I went for a walk around the neighborhood and people had all their stuff out and I felt jealous. So I do want to decorate. I don't know who that is. Hello. Dan. I don't know, y'all. Well, okay, we'll try like, we need something short to help Dan. I don't think I have one. It's too much. All right. Nope, I'm sorry. That's hard. But yours would have been way too short. All right, Dan, I'm sorry. All right, so this is technically a portable typewriter because it's only about 12 pounds. And in 1949, that is outrageously lightweight. But can I find one like vintage that's lighter than this? No, I haven't been able to find one yet. Cole. I'm so sorry, I don't know. Emma. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you, keep an eye on my stuffed animals. They're always falling. It's like they're trying to escape. Hopefully this answers your question. I guess that, oh, you know what I could do? The sticker of the day. Because it's a giant, because usually I have it out of a giant treasure chest, but that would work, right? And then I could do what I dreamed of, which is have this whole thing full of candy for me. Anyway, that's the size. I hope that helps. If you know anyone with vegan candy, just have them send it to my P.O. box. So I couldn't help it. All right, so Sean. Oh, thanks, Anwar. Killy. That's a cute name. Goober, you're in trouble. All right. So, did I miss anybody's names? I don't think I did. But yes, this is a portable typewriter. It's from 1949. It's a Royal Arrow, and it is the love of my life. Her name is Mildred. And that is how I made my business. And when you get poems written by me, see? Okay, so I've done Waterfire either 3 or 4 times now. I'm not positive. I really should have taken notes. But anyway, so I've been doing Waterfire for months now. And I didn't realize until this past weekend that I never once put my name or business name on a single one of those poems. Girl. Anyway, and that's the difference between a poet and a business owner. I don't have that mentality yet. So anyway, I was like, oh shoot. So I started putting my name on them. So I do need to work harder on having that like business mind, because I do not. You know what? That is perfect, Joanne. I feel like Mildred is a great name for a sheepdog. They're always backwards. Oh, when you read them, are they inverted? Sorry about that. I do want to see. This one isn't colored, but you get the gist. See? Treasured letter. Isn't it beautiful? It's the prettiest stamp I've ever seen in my life. I'm biased. Welcome. Thanks, Anwar. Yes, I do. We're trying to get, do we just, I don't know. $25 in sales and donations, I guess, will be the goal going forward. Oh, minus $7. Math. And then, I'm writing everyone's. Your name is in red if you've like donated, so I can thank you at the end. And also it's fun to swap colors. But I'm just writing everyone's name to thank you for being here, and also because it's fun. Melissa, Andrew, Andrew. But I do. Oh, it's 18. Oh, thank you, friend. So it is. Okay, so then I was thinking about what should I be if I can't be anything round, which excludes a lot of the ideas that I had for Halloween, because I thought it would be fun to be a pumpkin. Then I thought it would be fun to be a typewriter. But I feel like anything round won't fit in my little chair, and I wanted to hang out with you. So now I don't know what to be. Then I thought like extravagant things that I don't have time to make, nor the effort involved to make them, because I'm busy and I can't make 200,000 dragon scales by hand. So I was thinking about being Velma, because I got my new glasses this past year. I don't know. Ah, there's 2 Andrews. Hi. I know Andrew went on like a retreat, fun camping outdoor thing. Chris, Lawrence, hello, Emily, thank you for being here. Oh, that's fun, Oscar. I'm not very good at being spooky for costumes. I tend to ruin it the moment I open my mouth. Michael, you're going to have good luck tomorrow. Skip, welcome. All right, so I put Chris. Okay, just making sure. Oh, yeah, I got to add the other Andrew. There you go, friend. Hi, Beth, East Tennessee. That's cool. Welcome. I am in Rhode Island, and I think I've been to Tennessee before, but as like a kid, so I don't remember. I have gotten trick-or-treaters before, but then, cause like we're on the ground floor, but then because after COVID, we didn't really, so I don't know if I'll have trick-or-treaters, but I get really excited with like the the more ridiculous the costume, the more joy it brings my heart. Like that little girl who wanted to be a chair for Halloween. I will love her till the day I die. Do you get trick-or-treaters? Have I been to Wyoming? I went to, I think I flew over it maybe. Because I'm in Rhode Island, and I went to Los Angeles, and then I went to the Grand Canyon, but I don't know geography. I'm sorry. So I've never like hung out there before. Hello. I would, Jimmy. I would love to go to every single state. I've done all of the like bottom states because Dan and I drove from Rhode Island to California once, and I've gone to Florida. So I've gone like kind of along the like boop, 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 you know, like through Texas. But I haven't done any of the top states, and I'd really like to see Montana. I feel like it looks really pretty there, and I'd like to see sequoia trees and all sorts of things. Let's see. What does that mean, Skip? Oh, that's exciting. That's fun. That's fun. So one year I left out a giant cauldron of candy, and then every so often I was like checking on it, and one kid came and took everything. And I was like, sir. I didn't know what to do, so I had to just bring it back inside. So I gotta be careful now. I learned. Not much though. I mean, half the time I eat a lot of the candy anyway. Brandon, it is my absolute dream to collect typewriters, although technically I already do. I have 10, but they're not all real typewriters. Like, I'm counting this. No one can tell me otherwise. But in terms of real typewriters, I have 4, but only one is functioning, and one of them is just for decoration and will never function. 2 of them. But I love typewriters, so I would love to have a full collection and just a whole, like a library, except typewriters. Anyway. I heard of people that offer a potato, and as a kid and also as an adult, I probably would have taken the potato. One more. Read your mind. But yes, if you're looking to be on my good side, you can send candy directly. I'm only kidding on the level, really. I love candy. But it's non-dairy, so it's a difficult find. All right. Anyway, back on track. Thanks, Liz. You're lovely as always. All right. So tonight I did something that I think was genius and is definitely things people do, but I've never done, which was I made microwavable popcorn and then I covered it in maple syrup, and it was heavenly. Okay, so 10 out of 10 would recommend. Amelia. I ran out of like candy and stuff, so that was my solution, and it was fire. That's true. So what attracted me to the typewriter? That's a good question. I think, Jamie, gonna have good luck. Moonlight, it's lovely to see you, and it was amazing. So for anyone who's new, this is Friday night type night. We're typing everybody's names on this vintage typewriter. It looks like this, and we're just vibing. I mean, I have a business, and if you would like a poem typed out, I will make you one. But as it stands, we're just having a lovely time, making some friends. Harley, a pretty name. So, oh yeah, the typewriter. So I really love vintage things. And I really love writing. I went to school for writing. So when I realized the combination of all of the things I'm obsessed with could be made into a business, that's what happened. I was like, wait a minute. What if I like typed out fun things and made people excited to get mail again? Like, what if you got this in the mail and like your day was made a little bit brighter? And what if I can send kindness and love out into the world in my own way? I should do that. So then I was typing on this to my sister back and forth during COVID, and I made a business just like for funsies, and now I've quit my job. It's the best. How tall am I? Like 6'8". How about you? I know. Do I? That's very tall. Okay. So Robert, Cece, May, you're gonna have good luck tomorrow because your name fell on the typewriter bell, and those are the rules. Thanks, Crazy. I need them to see, but I did pick them out painstakingly by trying on every single one in the store because I had never worn glasses before and I didn't know what to do. I like them. Thanks, Beth. You're lovely. Freddie. Hi. My dream typewriter. So I want this typewriter that's called the Baby. I can't find it anywhere, but it's lighter than this one. And I have this dream where I can put it in a backpack. And then I fly to somewhere like Paris. And then I give out love poems, even though it's in English. Don't worry about that. And then I fly to like California, and then I give out love poems. And then I fly to Canada and I see the Northern Lights, and then I give out love poems. And then the world is just a little bit kinder. And when people see me coming, they think, oh, you know what? Maybe my day wasn't quite as bad as it was previously. And that would make me joyfully happy. So that's the goal that we are aiming towards when we get to 10,000 subs on YouTube. So please subscribe. We're almost at 6,500, which is a huge accomplishment, at least in my eyes. All right, so thanks, Cece. This is the typewriter. And Crazy, if you want to let me know your name, I'll be happy to add you, my friend. Anna. Yeah. Love you, bunny. Oh, Matthew. There we go. But yes, there's many typewriters that I would really like. Mostly, I had to ban myself from going on eBay because I went on there to see if they had vintage wax seals, mistake number 1. And then I found this like old typewriter that I thought was so pretty, I started crying. If you're new here, I'm very emotional. Anyway, I'm getting teary-eyed thinking about it. Anyway, it was the first and only time I've ever seen a typewriter that was like a darker than the red copper. It was like a maroon, like a deep, it wasn't like wine because it was more brown. So maybe like the coffee that I have, the coffee color mixed with like, oh, it was crimson. Here. It was that color. And it was shiny metal, and I cried over it. And then I tried to convince Dan that I needed like $1,000. He was like, me too. So anyway, I banned myself from eBay after that. I haven't been back since. It's been years. So that's what happened. I cannot be trusted with typewriters. But what is this channel about? Thanks for asking. This is Friday Night Type Night, where we're typing everybody's names and just having good vibes. I also have a series called Relax Melt Wax, where I make wax seal stickers. And then I like put a sticker back on it, and you can like do whatever you want with it because it's a sticker. Last night I was trying to recreate the love of my life right now, which is this skeleton typewriter. So we actually made stickers for the vibes. I'll show you. So like this was the skeleton's head, and then that was like the typewriter, because like you cannot tell me that that doesn't match that. Like look at that color scheme. It totally does. Then it looks like that. Then we made this little rib cage to go, you know, with it. And I feel like we did a really nice job. Then we made this fire because I'm going to water fire tomorrow night. So if you are someone who is in New England. I will be live, Providence, Rhode Island, tomorrow night at sundown. That sounds so witchy and fun. Anyway, it starts at sundown because it is exactly what it sounds like. It is fire. What do you call it? Like a bonfire, I guess? Like a big campfire in metal baskets all along the river. And then at the very top, there is a giant circle of fires, and they have like gondolas and little boat rides. And right next to that is me making poetry live. If you would like to come say hello. You're like, give me that. So some of them are unreleased stickers. Like this one isn't on the website yet. My website is TreasuredLetter.com. There's a link in my bio. But this one, and that one's on the site, that one's on the site. And this one, these are unreleased. So there's an option to add an unreleased sticker to your cart. And when you add it to the cart, it's like, what do you want? And you can be like, give me this ribcage heart that looks so cool. And I'll be like, okay. And you can pick out the colors and stuff. And this one is campfire with a mountain inside. It does have its own suitcase. You absolutely should, Amy. That would give me great joy. And then we should be best friends. I would love to make that for you, Bunny. I mean, I can put that one aside. If you like that one specifically, I can just put your name on it. And then when you add it to the cart as an unreleased sticker, you can just be like, gimme, my name's on it. You have it already. And I'll be like, okay. But if you have like a color scheme that you want, you can do that and I will make it that way. Okay, I'm going to put Bunny, but then when you buy it, you have to say your username, because if someone orders things and their name is like John, and then I have it written down as like Dragon123, I'm confused. Don't be doing that to me. Anyway, so Bunny, hold it for a time. All right, so 10, 3. This one. That's true. I could put Matthew. That would make more sense. Yeah. But yeah, I'll put this one aside for you. That's your name. No one look at my atrocious handwriting. Thank you. So that way, if you want it, you just add it to the cart, and then the like listing is called unreleased sticker. And then when you add it, you can just be like, give me my rave cage heart you have set aside. And I'll be like, okay. Stickers are $3.50 something cents plus tax. If you're in the United States, flat rate shipping is $6. So get as many or as little stickers and lockets and poetry as you like, my friend. Okay. Hello in California. Let me know your name. I'll put it on the typewriter. Okay. Trolls are everywhere. That just means that we're doing a good job and getting super popular. And today's like Mean Girls Day because it's October 3rd. He asked me what date it was, and I said, it's October 3rd. Oh, that's perfect. It means no one's allowed to be mean, crazy. Chris. Oh, your name fell on the typewriter bell, Chris. And what that means is that you will have good luck tomorrow and good vibes. This is what your name would have sounded like in 1949. If you happened upon my office and I was like, what do you need? I don't know what people said then. I feel like they had a cigarette and they were just like, what? But maybe not. I don't know. Alora. There we go. Thanks. You're lovely. Okay, so I think it's the thought that counts, crazy, so you don't even worry about it. I'm reading back to the things people wrote before that I missed, so forgive me. La 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 la. Joanne, that's dangerous. Was it a Hermes baby? Oh my God, I want that so bad. Where did you find that? Send me the listing. I'm freaking out. Sorry, what? I've been trying, so I called, all right. There's a typewriter store in Boston, Massachusetts, and they were elite. They would send me really nice typewriter ribbon, and I love them. And it was always just this one old guy. That was it. Anyway, I always wanted to go, desperately wanted to go to this store, but I knew had I walked in there, I would bankrupt us. I cannot hold myself back, okay? I would convince myself somehow that this is a tax write-off that I will never afford, and I would buy all of the typewriters until, I don't know. So I never ended up going, but I always planned on it. And this man retired. So I was so sad that I called him and was like, hey, I heard you're retiring. And he was like, actually, I already did. Today is my last day, and you happen to call while I'm closing up shop. And I was like, thank you for answering. So I was like, thank you so much, because he's given me advice. He's like helped me with my typewriter over the phone. This man is a literal angel. I've never met him. He would like mail me typewriter ribbon, but like on his own. Like just throw it in a bag kind of thing. He's just like a sweet old man. Thanks, Leaf. Y'all are lovely. Oh my God. Okay, wait. I'm going to put Leaf since I already added your name previously. There we go. Thank you so much. Love you. Okay, so when I talked, thank you. When I talked to this sweet old man, he told me that he had a protege, and that protege opened his own typewriter shop in New Hampshire. So now I'm gonna have to go on some pilgrimage for like hours to get to this typewriter shop. Anyway, I called them to see if they were friendly, because you never know with typewriter shops. Anyway, so I called, and the guy was super nice, and I told him the typewriter I'm looking for, and I also said any other cute typewriter, and he told me he has no idea what that means, and I was like, fair enough. If it ever comes in, to please call me, and I gave him my number, and he told me that he would, but he hasn't seen one in a long time. So that's why I know about that specific typewriter. And he said if I ever want to make the journey to his shop. Ah, he's round. I love this dog because he's like a round little watermelon, and those are my favorite kind of dogs. Look how cute he is. I'm gonna cry. I love him. Gloom, thank you. I don't know why that makes me so emotional, but I just love dogs so much. Thank you so much. But yeah, so he's told me that if I ever make the journey, since it's a really long drive, to tell him, and he'll like make an appointment for me, and I can bring in like my typewriters, and like he'll set some aside for me, and I can like shop there. Like super nice. So anyway, we'll see, but I have yet to find that typewriter. Thank you for being here. That is not true. That is true, Joanne. 102 it says on my side. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my God, thank you so much. That's wild. My little brain cannot handle what you're saying. That's crazy, Vern. I love that poem. Oh, what poem? Thanks, Hayden. That's what your name sounds like in an old typewriter. Okay. That's bananas. That is crazy. It is 104 now. That's wild. Thank you. James. Oh, you're going to have good luck tomorrow, James. Love y'all. Is that a link? Oh my gosh. I need to see that. Hello. How old am I? Y'all, how old am I? 673, which is like pretty young. I'm just a little elf living my best life, making typewriter art and stickers out of wax, and traveling the world as a international poet. I feel like I need to make that sound cooler, like an espionage spy, but it really just is me manifesting being an international poet. Welcome. Rick, so young. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, Bilski. Welcome. Hello. I am ancient. I'm just, for humans. But I am part fairy, so some might argue that giving me your names is like a bad thing, and I didn't know that, and people pointed it out on the internet, and I was like, oh shoot. But it's only a part. All right, so Marcus. Yes, an international woman of mystery. That's the goal. Speaking of mystery, I think I need to make a cape. I don't actually know how to make a cape, but I think I need to make a cape because when I go to New York, it's going to be cold and I'm going to have a dress on and I'm going to a magic thing. So don't you think that means I should make a cape? I was thinking maybe making the inside of the cape. If anyone's seen Howl's Moving Castle, you know that Howl wears like clothes that have little diamonds on them. I was thinking something like that on the inside, but with like colors that either go with my outfit or maybe Hufflepuff. I don't know. Anyway, capes are fancy. That's what I'm going with. You're from New York. I'm going to New York and I'm really excited in November. Couldn't think of it. That's true, Anwar. I don't know about that. Oh, thanks. I'm so excited. And I just feel like when I travel, it feels like the world is full of endless possibilities. And I love that feeling. Plus, I'm getting braver. Many of you may know that I am a hermit. And I have gone out twice now. Once Saturday and then this Saturday. And then Sunday, I might be at a party. God help me. But either way, Danielle, you know, good vibes and good luck tomorrow. Layla. Oh, Leia, excuse me. Okay. That's awesome, Brandon. Brandon. I will be, so I looked into it, Danielle, and you had to apply like a while back. I also looked into a one in Wakefield. I also looked into the Situate Art Festival. I looked into a whole bunch of them. So tomorrow night I will be at Waterfire because I have a code of conduct as a artist and crafter, and that is that I will go and like busk at Waterfire because there's no small businesses there. It's only large conglomerate organizations that are enormous and can afford the fee to be there. So I'm busking, but there's no other artists there. So to me, that's fine. But if it's a craft show, knock on wood, if it's a craft show and artists paid to have booths there and stuff, I won't like busk there because to me that's rude. So I looked into all of them though. Leah. Okay. I spelt it right. I said it wrong. I'm so sorry, friend. Do I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there's only a couple people that ask if I remember their name, and it's usually Haley, Matthew. Forgive me. Oh my God. Welcome. Hi. Thank you for being here. Am I very good at remembering human names? Not great, but as the effort there, absolutely. Oh, I spelled it right here. Okay, I can't hold this in point, but it's all the way to the left at the very bottom. Can you see it? So L-E-Y-A-H. You know, I still haven't watched the John Wick movies. I put John in here. But everyone tells me to, but then I was nervous because I heard that something happens to a pet, so I didn't watch any of them. But I probably should. Currently, I'm watching a TV show from the early 2000s, which I am really enjoying. It's cheesy and great. I like those shows. But I haven't watched any movies in a hot minute. I watched Superman. That's about it. But I heard that Studio Ghibli is putting like Howl's Moving Castle and a couple of them in theaters, so I would like to do that. I absolutely do not. Thank you. And thank you, Anwar and Jody, for your vigilance. I appreciate you. All right, so I don't know how much paper I have left, but we're going to keep at it here. La, la, la. All right. Did I miss anybody? Cheeky. Okay. Anybody else? La da 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 da. I think that's everybody. Thank you. Y'all are so kind. Sometimes if I'm feeling very sleepy, and in this case it's because I ran out of allergy medication, so I was feeling so sleepy, I was like, you know what will solve this? Dressing up. I don't know why that is the logic, but it did solve it. That and a bunch of maple syrup, popcorn, and iced tea. Those also helped. Y'all are joining me on live right now, and I am so grateful. Thank you. I ran out of space. So, thank you. Y'all are so nice. Enrique, that is probably the nicest, what's it called? Compliment ever. Okay, so where were we? Welcome to, and then all of these people. Special thanks to Wes, Steven, Joanne, Leaf, Bloom, Sean. Okay, so thank you so much to everyone who's donated. Your names are in red because it's fun, and then I can thank you properly. So thank you very, very much. And also, I wrote down here, thank you for being here for another episode of Friday Night Type Night. Love y'all. And then I ran out of space, so I think over here I'm gonna put my name so that it's signed by me, thanking you for being here. Otherwise, how else would you know who it's from? Me too, Amy. I recently rewatched Kiki's Delivery Service and Totoro. So cute. Highly recommend. If y'all haven't seen either film, they are precious beyond words. Because this paper is crooked, it is giving me a tough time, but I think I've pretty much got it. I just have to hold this here. Sincerely, Erica Taylor, and then I gotta fit in Treasured Letter somewhere. I am really winging this. I made it work though. That may be crooked, but it worked. Okay, so it says, sincerely, Erica Taylor, Treasured Letter. It's because the paper is crooked because I cut it myself with scissors and I... Nothing about me is straight. Okay, so this is what we made for this evening. I hope that you like it. And if you are in the area, I will be live tomorrow night. Nope, not 10:30. Sundown in Providence, Rhode Island, right across the street from the Providence Place Mall. If you are at the street entrance, I'm right across the street. So please come say hello. Join me, get a poem or a sticker and a poem for fun. I love what I do, and I am able to be lucky enough to do what I love. So thank you for being here. Thank you so much to Wes and Sean and just everyone. Thank you so very much. But I hope that you have the best night ever. To all of the mods who are doing the Lord's work, thank you so much. And love you. Thank you for being here. If you see me out and about in the wild and I look like someone who has 37 layers on, it's because I'm sitting and it's really dark out. So I might look psychotic, but I will probably have a witch's hat on, so that'll probably offset something. I'm just gonna look like a little marshmallow if you're looking for me. But Alaska, I would love to go there. I used to watch this like live stream that was online where you could see the Northern Lights in Australia. Australia, Alaska. And it was beautiful. Highly recommend. So yes, October 4th, join me in ushering in a lovely evening and making some poetry along the way. So hopefully I'll see you there. And if not, I will be live again Sunday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to let you know how it went. And if I seem sleepy, that means it went well because I stayed really late. Love y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank you so very much. And if you want to check out what I make, it's TreasuredLetter.com. If you know anyone who you think might like a card or a letter, a poem, or a locket or stickers or really anything, I've got merch on there and all the things. It's TreasuredLetter.com. Sweet dreams and have the best night ever. And I will see you on Sunday, unless you find me live out in the wild. It's like, where's Waldo? Only you can hear the typewriter from a mile away. Sweet dreams. Thank you for being here and being so supportive. Love y'all. Good night.